What up, everybody? It's your boy Joseph, back with another video, guys. You know it. Anyways, guys, we're doing a Goosebumps book review. We're doing one of those again for one of my favorite books in this original season 2, Werewolf Skin. Okay, so let's get into this review. Now, for me personally, I've read this book about 15 times before. I've read it, and I've watched the episode like 30 times. So yeah. Episode and book are one of my favorites in the series. I'm sorry, this is one of the greatest books, I think, personally, of the original series 2. It's one of the greatest ones. It's also one of the darkest ones because, like I said in one of my original series 2 complete collection vid, this one is not left to the imagination. The person, Alex, most likely is going to die because he got bit and she sank her teeth into his chest. I didn't know how sharp or how far they went in. But I'm pretty sure if you get shot or stabbed or cut in the chest area and bit and probably rips out flesh, he's going to bleed to death, obviously. So you know that's how it's going to happen. So anyways, let's get into the story. So Alex goes to, his parents are on a vacation or on a trip in this, I think, to London or something like that. And I think that's where they said they were going. And he goes to stay with his aunt and uncle in Wolf Creek. His uncle's name is Uncle Colin, and his aunt is Aunt Marta. They're both professional photographers, I guess, for a wildlife magazine. I don't remember correctly, either wildlife or just a magazine in general, they're professional photographers. And Alex loves photography, he's good at it, and he wants to take a good picture for in the episode. I'm not sure if it's in the book, but in the episode, it's for a horror magazine, and if you get the scariest picture, and he makes all the readers and people chill, then you get $1,000 grand prize as for your picture that scared everybody. My favorite scene, I'm not sure if it's in the book, if I'm not mistaken, but it's in the episode. Let me see if it's in the book first, though. Well, in the book it's to France, in the episode it's to London. Interesting. Okay, so in the book it's not there. He just gets off the bus and the bus driver isn't a dick, but in the episode, the bus driver, who's a woman, is a huge asshole / dick. For one reason and one reason only. He gets dropped off in the middle of the night, I'm guessing around 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and it is vacant as hell. It is nobody at the thing. Again, it's pretty much a small town, so why not? Why would there anyone be at the bus station? Anyways. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired. Anyways, back to and he's like, there's nobody there, and he forgets his luggage, and she goes, is this yours? He said, yeah, it is. And then she said, a little spooky to be around here, to be here at night. She said, yeah. And then he's like, my aunt and uncle will be coming any minute. Don't worry. And here's what she says. The lady says, I heard a story around here about a ghost, about a ghost that lives in these woods here that lost his head. And at nights like this, he comes out and looking for his head, shouting, "Give me back my head! Give me back my head! Give me back my head!" And then when Alex found missing, he says, "Don't you have a schedule to keep? Like, could you just fuck off, please? In a nice way of saying it, could you just fuck off, please? And she then, without being the dick, without being a dick, first you don't think she's gonna be a dick when she says, "Oh, you'll be all right, kid. The sun is coming out. Will come out." And then she goes right into being a dick and an asshole. Eventually, have a nice night, and then proceeds to laugh as she closes the bus door and drive away. What a dick! I'm sorry, what a dick! You don't do that to a kid, no matter how old they are. No, if you're 18, you can do that to a kid. Who gives a shit? But if they're like 10 or 8 or 12, yeah, fuck that shit. Wait, and he says he's 8 years. 8 years ago he was 4, so he's 12. Yeah, well, still, you don't do that to a 12-year-old. I'm sorry. You can scare a 12-year-old like regularly with a mask, but never, ever do that to a 12-year-old. Just leave him in the middle of the night and then like tell him a scary story. It's just stupid, okay? So Alex is going on to these places. He's going to look for his aunt and uncle, and his aunt and uncle come. By the way, by far one of the most action-packed episodes ever is the werewolf skin. If you haven't seen the werewolf skin episode, go check it out, guys. Amazing, most action-packed episode of Goosebumps series ever. So basically, Alex goes in and is looking for it, and he goes to school, and the kids basically go and say, there's these two bullies, and they're like, they're talking about legends and how, werewolves, and no one believes in werewolves, and Alex doesn't believe them, and Alex is like, and they're like, we believe in werewolves. They're like, okay, well, yeah, well, you might be crazy. And then Alex is like, nah, no, and then the boys are like, no, we're telling the truth. If you don't believe us, come meet us tonight at midnight behind the old house that the grandparents or the uncles and aunt told them not to go to. There's a river there. There's the werewolves come and drink at night. Come and meet us at midnight. He says, can I bring my camera? It's a free country. That's what they said to them. And he says, unless you're chicken, cluck, cluck, cluck. And then he does that. Hannah, his best friend, says, yeah, no, you shouldn't do that. Like, there's some bad shit goes down in there around the nighttime. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna put these guys out. I'm gonna shut them up for once and for all. They're gonna, figure out that I'm not gonna be fucked with, and that's how it's gonna happen. And he's like, okay, well, whatever. And she tries to tell him not to go, but he doesn't listen. Ends up figuring out that there's a werewolf in the town, and that the werewolf skin. His aunt and uncle are under the control of werewolf skin. And he goes in, and he and Hannah decides the plan to stop the werewolf skin and destroy the end the curse. They end up taking the werewolf skin from their grandparents, or not the grandparents, the uncle and aunts, and hiding them. Or going with them and wearing them. I don't know. Remember what happened. The curse ends, and then Alex goes to go return the werewolf skin, and when he goes to return his, he finds another one that is in there, and he said there was only supposed to be 2, and Hannah said, he says, I gave you the other one, and he said, I put it back, I didn't need this werewolf skin. Turned out the werewolf skin that he gave Hannah to wear, and he says, yeah, I already got my own last night, and then he says, I don't know what you mean by that. He says, she will. Said, you will. And she pushes him with her front paws. I guess she had transformed at one point. And sinks his teeth into his chest. Ends of the story. Basically, the kid's gonna die. There ain't no way he coming back from a chest wound. I'm sorry. I mean, from a werewolf, you're ended. It's over. I mean, unless he gets turned into a werewolf by himself, then maybe, we don't know what will happen, but, I still think he's going to die because, a chest wound, you got that bit right here, and she's going to have to pull out their teeth, so a lot of blood's going to come out from that shit. In the episode, though, it goes, instead of him taking the thing, he just takes the skins and doesn't put them on, and tries to bury it, and the aunt and uncle are in a zombie state, trying to give us his good back our skins. The boys don't believe him that the werewolves aren't real, and then the werewolf skin grabs them. They freak out. They run, cry like little babies, and then like he beats. He like tries to fight off the aunt and uncle with the shovel, and tries to let the moonlight to hit the werewolf skin, so the curse went over. And finally, the moonlight hits the werewolf skin, just as they're about to grab the werewolf skin, the aunt and uncle, and he pushes them out of the way, and the werewolf skin bursts into an explosion into flames. That was probably the most action. Like I said, one of the most action-packed episodes of Goosebumps, the TV series ever. Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe. That's it for this review. Definitely go check out Werewolf Skin. I definitely swear by it. For Goosebumps books, scariness, definitely 8 out of 10. Goosebumps approved. One of my favorite books, like I said before. Great book, great story. Shouts out to the Brand May, Jack TV, Goosebumps I'm an Austin fan, and Goosebumps Now, and Goosebumps Guy. Catch you later, guys.